You could be doing something right now without even realizing it. That's slowly weakening your bladder. And by the time most women notice the signs, it's already become an embarrassing daily struggle. Doctors are now warning there are everyday habits senior women perform, often with the best intentions, that are silently increasing the chances of bladder leaks, nighttime accidents, and even sudden urges that leave you feeling helpless in public. But what if the real problem isn't your age, but something as simple as when you drink water, the kind of underwear you wear, or skipping one simple movement each morning? These aren't just normal parts of aging, they are signals your body is giving you, begging for change. If you've ever laughed, sneezed, or stood up too fast only to feel that awful wetness, this message is for you. Because once you understand what to stop doing, you can finally take back control, comfort, and confidence, starting today. For so many senior women, the slow decline in bladder control doesn't start with one big accident. It begins with tiny, quiet warnings that are easy to overlook: a drop or two when you laugh, a slight dampness after standing up, or a sudden urge while shopping that wasn't there 5 minutes ago. You shrug it off at first, thinking it's just part of aging. But then it happens again and again, until one day, you find yourself changing your daily routine just to stay near a restroom. But what if the problem isn't just aging? What if it's hidden in the little things you're doing every single day? Things you'd never think to question: the way you sit, the kind of tea you drink, the tightness of your waistband, or even how you clean yourself. Doctors now warn that there are daily habits, completely overlooked by most women, that quietly contribute to bladder leaks, urgency, and even painful infections. These aren't complicated medical issues requiring surgery or endless pills. They are everyday actions that, once identified and corrected, can lead to major improvements in your comfort and confidence. And here's the good news: this video is your guide to freedom from those little leaks that steal your peace of mind. You're about to discover 9 specific, doctor-backed habits that are likely worsening your bladder issues, and how you can replace them with simple, proven alternatives. Think of this as your personal checklist to finally understanding what's going on with your body and how to help it heal naturally. These aren't random guesses. Every tip we'll cover is based on up-to-date research, tested by real women and approved by experts in women's health and aging. One of these habits might be something you do within the first 10 minutes of waking up every single day. Another might be a food you thought was a healthy, but is quietly triggering bladder irritation. You'll even learn how small adjustments in posture and movement can support your pelvic floor without needing fancy equipment or exercises. We'll also explain how hydration can be both a blessing and a curse, and how the timing and type of your fluids can either support bladder function or sabotage it. If you're the kind of woman who avoids water after 6 p.m. because of nighttime accidents, you'll want to hear this. And we won't just list the habits, we'll show you what to do instead. That means real, actionable solutions that don't cost money, require special products, or involve uncomfortable procedures. You'll gain tools you can apply today from the privacy of your home, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. Best of all, these changes aren't overwhelming. They are gentle, they are natural, and they are designed with your comfort, dignity, and independence in mind. Imagine walking into a room, sitting through a family dinner, or enjoying a church service without that nagging worry in the back of your mind. Will I make it to the bathroom in time? Imagine packing away those panty liners for good, not because you're ashamed, but because you simply don't need them anymore. That level of freedom is possible, and it starts with knowledge. Stay with us, because as we walk through these 9 overlooked habits, you'll likely find yourself saying, "Wait, I do that every day." And once you know what's causing the problem, you're already halfway to solving it. So, if you've ever quietly wondered why you leak when you sneeze, why you get up twice a night to pee, or why you feel an urge that seems to come out of nowhere. This video is going to change how you see your body, and more importantly, how you treat it. Let's get started on your journey back to control, comfort, and confidence, because no woman deserves to feel anxious about something as natural as a bathroom break. Not at your age. Not with the wisdom and strength you've already earned. You deserve better. And we are going to show you how to get there step by step. At Elderly Self-Care Guide, we believe that growing older should come with more peace, not more problems. Our mission is simple: to empower senior women with natural, practical, and research-backed solutions for everyday health challenges. We understand that with age comes not just wisdom, but also changes in the body that many women are never truly prepared for. Like the gradual loss of bladder control. What sets us apart is our deep commitment to cutting through confusion and fear. We know it can feel overwhelming trying to understand what's happening to your body, especially when you're told by others to just live with it, or brush it off as part of getting older. That's not good enough. You deserve clear answers and compassionate advice that actually works. And you deserve it from a source that respects your experience, your intelligence, and your dignity. That's why every video we create is built on careful research, guided by expert recommendations, and tailored specifically for women over 60. We are not here to scare you or sell gimmicks. We are here to equip you with the tools, confidence, and encouragement to take back control of your health. Our team studies the latest insights from urologists, pelvic floor specialists, geriatricians, and dietitians, then we break it down into simple, relatable language. You won't hear complicated jargon here. Instead, you'll get real-life tips that fit into your day, your routine, and your lifestyle, whether you're active and independent, or navigating new limitations. We also listen deeply to the voices of senior women just like you. Every tip we share is inspired by real conversations, real struggles, and real victories. When one woman tells us she stopped wetting herself after switching her morning drink, we take note. When another says she regained her confidence with one small exercise, we include that, too. Because we believe you don't need to be a doctor to take care of yourself. You just need the right guidance. And more importantly, you need that guidance from people who genuinely care about your well-being. So whether you're facing occasional leaks, nightly urgency, or just want to protect your bladder before problems begin, you're in the right place. Elderly Self-Care Guide is your trusted companion on this journey, committed to helping you age with strength, grace, and freedom. Thousands of women across the world are already watching, learning, and transforming how they care for themselves, quietly and confidently. And now it's your turn. Because we are not just a YouTube channel. We are a community, a safe space, and your partner in reclaiming your comfort, one small change at a time. 9 habits to avoid. 1. Ignoring that first urge to pee. It may feel like no big deal to hold it in when you're busy or out in public. But ignoring your bladder's first signal can cause long-term damage. Over time, your bladder muscles stop functioning efficiently and begin sending mixed or delayed signals. This can lead to overactive bladder, leaks, and the dreaded sudden urges that catch you off guard. You're not alone if you've ever stayed seated at a gathering just to avoid calling attention to yourself. But choosing comfort in the moment can lead to discomfort later. Respecting your body's signals is an act of self-respect, not weakness. 2. Drinking too little water. It seems logical, drink less to avoid leaks. But when you deprive your body of proper hydration, your urine becomes concentrated, acidic, and irritating to your bladder lining. This not only increases urgency but also raises your risk for infections. Margaret, 73, was afraid to leave her house because of frequent leaks. When her doctor suggested drinking more water at regular intervals, she was skeptical. But within 2 weeks, the burning urges stopped and her bladder felt calmer. It wasn't about how much she drank, but when and how often. 3. Too much caffeine. caffeine, whether in your morning tea, coffee, or even certain sodas, is a known bladder irritant. It stimulates the kidneys to produce more urine and can inflame the bladder lining, especially in women over 60 whose tissues are already more sensitive. Before limiting caffeine, you might feel chained to the bathroom door. But after cutting back gradually or switching to herbal alternatives, you may find your urgency eases and those mad dashes stop altogether. 4. Using scented products, down there. Scented wipes, floral soaps, talcum powders, they may seem harmless, even refreshing. But these products disrupt your natural pH balance, inflame delicate tissues, and pave the way for chronic irritation or infections that increase urgency and frequency. Your body is designed to clean itself naturally. Going fragrance-free is not only safer, it's smarter. Replacing artificial scents with gentle, non-toxic care helps restore balance and protect your comfort. 5. Skipping pelvic floor exercises. The pelvic floor is like a hammock holding your bladder in place. When those muscles weaken, often from childbirth, aging, or inactivity, your control slips. But just like any other muscle, it can be strengthened with intention. Diane, 68, had never heard of Kegels until a friend mentioned them. She started small, 5 squeezes, twice a day. Within 4 weeks, she no longer needed pads during her walks. Strength begins with consistency, not intensity. 6. Eating bladder-irritating foods. Spicy dishes, citrus fruits, tomatoes, vinegar, and yes, even chocolate, are common culprits. These foods can inflame the bladder lining, especially when eaten often or in combination with caffeine or low hydration. If you've noticed sudden urges or leaks after meals, it's not your imagination. Your favorite comfort food might be stirring up bladder trouble. But small swaps, like switching citrus with berries or seasoning gently, can make a huge difference. 7. Not managing chronic constipation. Your bladder and bowels are neighbors. When waste backs up in the colon, it puts pressure on your bladder, limiting its space, triggering urgency and increasing leak risk. Many women don't realize their urinary problems start with their gut. Daily fiber, warm fluids, gentle movement, and even a short walk after meals can ease digestion and lift pressure from your bladder. It's not just about avoiding discomfort, it's about supporting your entire pelvic system. 8. Wearing the wrong underwear or pants. Tight waistbands and synthetic underwear may be fashionable, but they restrict bladder space, trap heat, and increase moisture, setting the stage for discomfort and infection. Pressure around your abdomen also strains the bladder unnecessarily. Opt for cotton underwear that breathes, and loose or elastic waist bottoms that allow freedom and airflow. A simple wardrobe shift can reduce accidents and keep you feeling fresher throughout the day. 9. Ignoring early signs of bladder issues. One of the biggest mistakes women make is normalizing discomfort. Waking up twice a night, feeling sudden pressure, or sensing burning after urination, these are not just part of getting older. They are messages your body is whispering before it starts screaming. Don't wait until you need liners in every purse or miss out on outings. You deserve to feel confident and dry without shame. Listening to your body now opens the door to healing. You're not too old, too late, or too far gone. The power to change is still in your hands. If you've ever quietly changed your clothes after a leak and told no one, you're not alone. So many senior women carry this burden in silence, pretending everything is fine, while living in quiet discomfort. This isn't just about bladder control. It's about control over your life, your dignity, and your freedom. And for too long, society has told older women to just accept it, as if wedding yourself, planning outings around bathroom access, or waking up drenched in the middle of the night is normal. It's not. It's common, but not normal. Imagine waking up in the morning and feeling dry, clean, and confident, no pads, no shame, no dread. Bladder issues are not a reflection of your strength, character, or hygiene. They are physical symptoms with real causes. You are not careless. You are not weak. You are not broken. Many senior women feel isolated by this issue. They think they are the only one checking every seat for stains, or skipping long walks out of fear. But bladder changes after 60 are incredibly common. And they are also incredibly treatable. You might have spent decades taking care of everyone else, children, spouses, parents, and now you're finally starting to think about yourself. That's not selfish. That's strength. And part of that strength is realizing that your needs deserve attention, too. Imagine visiting family, going on errands, or attending a church service without mapping out where the restroom is. These habits we've shared today, like holding your pee, skipping water, or ignoring warning signs, don't come from ignorance. They come from years of being told to push through, to stay quiet, or to just deal with it. But your body has always been speaking to you. It's time to start listening with kindness, not shame. You don't need to be a medical expert to improve your bladder health. You just need the right information, small changes, and the belief that you can feel better. Yes, even now. Yes, even if it's been years. You are not too old to improve. You are not too far gone. You are not the exception. You are the reason this message matters. Let go of the idea that this is your fault. It's not. Let go of the idea that you're too late. You're not. Healing is possible. Sometimes it starts with one decision. One change, one act of self-care. Picture your life a month from now, not waking up 3 times a night. Not worrying about every sneeze. Not whispering for the nearest bathroom. You deserve to feel freedom in your body again. To wear what you want, go where you please, and move without fear. And you don't need to suffer to get there, you just need support, consistency, and the willingness to believe that comfort is possible. No woman should feel embarrassed for something her body is trying to manage. This isn't about being a ladylike. It's about being empowered. Your story doesn't end with incontinence. It begins again with strength, awareness, and the confidence to take back what aging never had the right to steal from you: your independence, your peace, and your joy. You've already made the first powerful step, learning what your body needs. Now imagine what happens when you start giving it that care every single day. Thousands of women just like you have turned their stories around, and yours might be next. You're not alone. You're not helpless. You're exactly where change begins. Which of these 9 habits surprised you the most? Or maybe you've already found a trick that helps you feel more confident day to day. Whether it's a type of tea, a daily stretch, or a smart bathroom schedule, don't keep it to yourself. Your comment might be the exact thing another woman needed to hear. Together, we can lift the silence and build a circle of wisdom, strength, and support. So scroll down and share, what's your number 1 bladder care habit that's worked for you after 60? If you're still watching, it means you care deeply about your well-being. And that makes you incredibly powerful. You didn't tune in to be shamed or overwhelmed. You came here for answers, encouragement, and simple steps you can actually take, and that's exactly what we aim to give. Every single week. Here at Elderly Self-Care Guide, we're building more than a channel. We are creating a sanctuary for mature women who want to age not just gracefully, but courageously. We believe getting older isn't about fading away, it's about reclaiming parts of you that got buried under years of caregiving, sacrifice, and silent struggles. Your comfort, your body, and your joy matter now more than ever. And whether it's better sleep, stronger joints, or fewer accidents, you can have a better tomorrow, starting with today's choice. So if you're ready to feel supported, educated, and seen, not just in bladder health but in every part of aging, don't leave without subscribing. Every week, we'll bring you fresh, research-backed advice, real stories from women just like you, and gentle solutions that are easy to follow. No fluff, no fear, just real care for real women. Tap that bell icon too, because you deserve reminders of your own resilience and your right to feel good in your skin at any age. Let this be the first of many days you choose comfort over shame, awareness over silence, and strength over struggle. You're not behind. You're just beginning. And your most confident years, they might just be waiting on the other side of that red subscribe button. So go ahead, click it now. We'll be here to guide you every step of the way.